What's up, YouTube? This is Steel Pants coming at you live once again from the Shadow Realm. It's been a while. It's been about 6 months since we last made a video, giving you a little update on the channel. A lot of the team here, Team Legacy, have been busy with life, a lot of job stuff, a lot of school stuff. So we have not had time to make a lot of videos, but we're going to try to get back into it. We have some new members of the team that we were going to let a lot of you guys know. We're going to come out with new deck profiles, including some case openings of the Megatins. And what we got for you here today, just to get on the subject here, what we got for you today is a Kozmo deck profile that I have made here. I just started learning this deck probably about a week ago. Yeah. So, you know, to me, it was pretty new. I want to give a moment to thank everybody who helped me practice and test play with this deck. It went a long way in one of our recent tournaments that we had. Getting a top there with this deck, you know, like I said, having first played it only a week ago or so. And we're going to get into the deck profile, make it simple. Some of this stuff is incomplete because I had to borrow some cards for the extra deck, which you don't really go into the extra deck too much in Cosmos. But a little bit of stuff is incomplete. It's not everything, but the deck itself is complete, including the side deck. So we'll go ahead and get into this, okay? Give me one moment. So we're going to start off real quick. The MVP of the deck, obviously the 3 Farm Girls, staple and everything you have to do with this. If you can get this bad bear off, you're going to be possibly proceeding with the OTK or getting the opponent's life points down pretty much to where it's hard to come back from. But definitely Farm Girl, MVP of the deck by far. Then we have the 3 Good Witches. Again, a card that is a card that's situational in regards to the effect there. If you got a problematic card on the field, you can use her effect, Book of Moon something, and you know, attack over it. Usually the defenses. She has pretty 18 beater, so she can usually get over most defenses. And again, the thing I love about it is it's a Star Wars Wizard of Oz theme. I'm gonna go for more of Star Wars. That's what I see most of here. And of course, with the new set coming up here in November, we're gonna see more of it. And then, of course, standard again, the Slip Rider, obviously the bouncing back and forth. You're going to put this thing on the field right after Good Witch attacks or Farm Girl attacks, just depending. You're going to go ahead and pop a card as soon as it gets on the field, if you choose. Again, it's a good way to clear up the back row and proceed for more damage. Then we have the big daddy of the deck, the Forerunner. This card right here, I've actually had a chance to, somebody have actually left this on the field once, and pretty much I had right around 11,000 life points because they couldn't get over it. And that was something that is crucial with this here. And again, just learning how to play this deck here, it definitely is a really big beater of the deck. So that's pretty much all for the Cosmos themselves. Pretty standard, 3 of each. Then we have next the Yugioh. This card here, learning how to play this card, dropping on the battlefield, because this deck really involves the battle phase and the damage steps. This is something you do have to be knowledgeable with when it comes to playing these cards. You know, that's just something that I have to understand as well. This card here is really good. It hits the field. You can go ahead and swing with it, tribute it, and gain your monster 1,000 attack, and then go ahead and attack again with it. So I mean that's definitely big. And of course the other hand booster right there, Honest. You know, if you have like a Forerunner on the field, just sitting out there, you know, saying come at me, and then you drop an Honest with it, you know, that's going to be some pretty big damage that you can boost towards attacking over something. Or if they attack into you, they're going to take a lot of damage. So it's definitely big, definitely big. Another thing, Maxi. The deck does not have so much, it does have draw power with the Kozmo Town, but again, with everything nowadays special summoning, you definitely want to run the Max Cs so that you can get pluses off whatever you're facing, you know. So, like I said, a lot of stuff here nowadays is special summoning. Even if you Max C and they decide to end their turn, they're saying they negged you a card. Well, what you essentially did, Max C has done its job. You have prevented them from actually continuing on their combo. So a lot of people, when you throw out Max C, you'll throw out, you go ahead and throw out Max C, and they'll be like, all right, and they'll end their turn, thinking that they just negged you a card. Well, technically they negged you a card, but what this does is it put fear into them to the point where they are not going to continue on their combos. So if you can do that and you get your turn without having them throwing out combos, thinking that they just negged you one, Max C has done its job. The fear factor of drawing cards this day and age is pretty big. A Max C challenge, unless you're going for game. Even going for game, you have to be careful because things like Yugioh come out, Gores, and different things like that. You just want to be careful. Max C, definitely a viable card in the deck. And then, of course, the wrench in the deck, the Thunder King. You drop this bad bear on a Necros player or anything that does searching, that pretty much locks them down. It's a good 19 beater. Can go ahead and attribute it to negate a special summon. I mean, like I said, overall, it's just really good to have in the deck. And then going on to the Magics, the probably the best card besides Farm Girl, obviously the Kozmo Town, being able to recycle your big beaters, and then going ahead and, like I said, getting one back if it's banished, definitely a big plus. And of course, if it's destroyed, you can go ahead and get a Kozmo card from the deck. E-Tellies, 3 E-Tellies. These are crucial as well to getting the Farm Girl out, to proceeding with the OTKs. Even if they MST it, you can chain, obviously, and put a Farm Girl out on the field. MST, get rid of back row. Like I said, the point of this deck is to make sure you can push through the damage. Clearing the back row, clearing the field, those are huge things. And MST is a really big card to have. Book of Moon, again, problematic cards. If you can't draw your Good Witch, it's just a quick play card that you can go ahead and throw out. And removal, Dark Holes, 2 Dark Holes, and Raigeki. Probably the biggest things you could have when it comes to that. If you can get these turn 1 and you have a Good Witch in your hand and they don't set back row, or if you can clear the back row and then pop one of these things off and clear the field, that's the most ideal thing you want for this deck, because being able to push that damage through and continue to go through with things, this allows you to do it. If you do not have removal in this deck, then the deck is not going to flourish like it should. So that's pretty much it for the Magics. For traps, Mirror Force. Oh, there's one behind it. Mirror Force, again, mass removal, being able to defend yourself if you have a brick hand, being able to drop a Mirror Force to stop the opponent from proceeding to attack and clearing the field is always great. Again, breakthrough skill, to get rid of problematic cards like a Winda, preventing you from only special summoning once, things that just don't die. I mean, this stuff right here, breakthrough skill, both on the field and in the grave, really good card. One ofs, Tribute, self-explanatory, Solemn Warning, Compulse, and, of course, Vandies. The Compulse is good for the constructs, to get them out of the way without them getting effects. And then, of course, like I said, the Vandies is just all-around good, no matter what. You drop a Thunder King, drop Vandies, it's GG from there. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the deck. The side deck, again, this is some of it, like I said, this is the side deck that I used at some of our recent tournaments. It's a side deck I'm probably going to stick with for a while. Go ahead and start with the Rule Decrees. Being able to negate trap cards. Obviously, if you place like Burning Abyss or something like that has a lot of back row heavy, being able to side out some of your trap cards to put some of these in is really good. One Chivalry. Chivalry, basically for the mirror match. Mirror match with Cosmos is absolutely horrible from what I've heard. I actually have not had a mirror match with Cosmos, but just from what I hear, it's pretty bad. This will stop, like I said, a lot of the card effects from activating from battle phase. Then we have the Skill Drain, self-explanatory with the Skill Drains. The 2 Ghost Ogres, I actually had this in my deck, side deck sometimes during the tournament. I actually never use it that much. It is there. It is an E-Telly hit target. You can basically use E-Telly, make this, drop a Good Witch, and you can go ahead and make Black Rose right there. So if you need to get over the field, I mean, that's a pretty big combo that you can do with the Ghost Ogres. So I'll run 2 of them. For the C's, I have the 2 Flying C's and 1 Retaliating C. I need to get another Retaliating C. I would definitely run 2 of them. And, of course, the Lancia here, I just have 1 of them. So, let's see here. Also, the 2 Shattering Prism Mirrors for Shaddolls or Burning Abyss to stop the effects in the graveyard. It's always huge. 2 Cyber Dragons to get over the towers to Contact Fusion to make the Fortress or whatever it is. And the 2 Mind Crushes, again, big with Necros or Heroes, anything that adds stuff to the hand, you can go ahead and Mind Crush it away. So that's the side deck. And the extra deck is very poor. It's literally only 6 cards because I had to borrow a lot of cards. And again, you don't go to the extra deck that much. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Castell, Cowboy, Diamond Dyer, the Black Rose for the plays with the Ghost Ogre and the Good Witch, and of course 101. And again, other ones would be like the Flare Metal Dragon and stuff like that. Those are the other ones that I would use in it. But that's pretty much it when it comes to the deck profile. Like I said, I do appreciate you guys watching as always. We're gonna definitely try to get more videos out here as soon as we can. So, like I said, if you like the deck profile, thumbs it up. Sorry it's a little long. Just had some announcements to make, and like I said, if we have any upcoming videos, just stay tuned and subscribe to us, and you'll be able to see some more. That's gonna be it for today. Everybody, remember, support your local card shops. They are important. I know online is a good way to get deals with cards, but let's face it, if you don't have a local card shop to go to, you ain't gonna be playing but at home. So again, support your local card shops. And again, this is Steel Pants, and I'm out.